And welcome back to the stream. It is Tuesday evening. We're going to be playing Shadow Generations. We've already played through half of the game, or maybe 1/3 of the game. I don't know how long this game is. But yeah, let's do this. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Today's been pretty good. Actually got some work done for once. And had a spirited discussion in the chat room earlier about just one person mentioned that for a limited time, Epic Games is letting you buy Hogwarts Legacy for free. But what they don't tell you is that like every time you download the game, Epic Games is essentially reimbursing J.K. Rowling directly for the game. So it's essentially a free donation to bigotry. So that's no good. I'm very cheered by the fact that literally everybody in the chat dogpiled this this sentiment before it could get established. So no worries there. All right, crush enemies with Surf Spin. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, so I've got to get a feel for how far I can actually. Okay, so something like that. I like strafe through it. There we go. Now we just get to the end, and we got the A rank. We were like less than a second off. That's fine. If we need to come back and get the S rank, then we will. Collect rings. Smash. Wait, what the heck was that? See.
All right. This is the ultimate power.
Let's go. S rank and 2 collectibles. Plunk. Artwork 70. Your key is mine. $69. Nice.
Hey there.
Froggy. What is this? Oh, blocks. No, I might not reach this one. Wait, where is it? It's up there? Oh. Okay, fair enough. All right. That was an interesting one. 93.
All too easy.
Not bad. Hard work 80.
All too easy.
Oh, too easy. There's so much stuff around this place. Oh wait, I think I've just done this one. Also, did the game freeze? Game froze. Oh. Alright, no more lollygagging. Let's go get the next key. Act 2 Challenge 1. Beware the pillars that move up. Pop up. Pop up pillars. Whoop. Alright, try that again. Let's go. Ah, I missed one collectible. All hail Shadow. Eliminating everything that's not your plan. Ah, it's in there. Radical Train Chase, Bingo Highway. Yeah, I got it. We gotta go into this one. Destroy the Egg Gunners. Reach the goal in time. Okay, I need to kill 30.
Chaos control.
And oh, just didn't make the S rank. That's fine. Oh, we've returned color to this land. Wow. Got juked. I got juked. Alright, this time we got it. That's a cool one. Sonic Battle was a really fun game. I saw that there's a fan translation. I don't know if it's out or if it's in development for Sonic Battle. But I saw some screenshots of like before and after dialogue, and holy cow, what a difference. It really makes me wonder how much, like, how much of this stuff can be attributed to just poor writing or poor translation. Someone on Blue Sky said that Sonic games are like trans women. They're all broken in some way, but that's why we love them. More artwork. Oh, that one's the pod that Shadow came out of. And I need another artwork one to open that. Have I done this one yet? Apparently not.
All too easy.
Piece of cake. Okay, they turn sort of translucent when they've been cleared. It's also purple. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should be a more visible way to tell if you've done it already. Sonic the Hedgehog, Part 1.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Ouch.
Free.
No! Alright, where's my next objective? Up top there, huh? Blah. There we go. I don't know where, but it is basically officially confirmed that without his air shoes, Shadow is slower than Sonic. I know it's in the IDW comic, but it might also be like elsewhere. Speaking of, I'm still only like 4 or 5 issues into the IDW comic. I really need to get into that. There was a Baby Fur artist who came back onto the scene recently named Pakun / Foxy's. And he offhandedly mentioned that like he's been reading a lot of Korean manhwas. And one that he recommended that he still needs to finish reading is called A Regressor's Tale of Cultivation. Now, if you're not familiar with manhwas, like cultivation is a sort of concept in... Oh, what the heck? It's the second time it's almost frozen. So there's mystical beings called cultivators who are essentially humans who have ascended to divinity, right? And they spend however many centuries or millennia cultivating their chi. Well, like they, I guess cultivating chi is a bit reductive, but like, essentially they're gathering as much power as they can. Like it's a game for them. Just more power, more resources, etc. And the way it works in this story, it's an isekai where like 7 Korean like office workers are on their way to some business workshop, and they get isekai'd into this world via a landslide, right? And 3 of them get scooped up by these cultivators because they have latent spiritual potential. Another one gets fed a like genetic modification pill that allows her to become a cultivator. And one gets scooped up by the Sea Dragon King. I don't remember the reason, but essentially these guys scoop up everyone except for the main character and one of his co-workers. Main character has no talent whatsoever. He's extremely slow to learn stuff. Really, his only advantage is that he's very determined, and he's determined to survive in this world no matter what, right? So he and his co-worker, they start like a soap business because this medieval Japan does not have soap yet. So they figure I'll unlock this technology and kind of make a living, right? But his co-worker decides he's had enough of this life and buys some third-rate kung fu manuals and learns from them, and within a short span of time he has become the strongest martial artist in the world. So, full of bitterness and regret, main character dies at the end of his life. He's lived to about 70, dies of a cold, and lo and behold, he goes back to the time of the landslide. He goes back to the point at which they entered the world. They're in a time loop, or more specifically, he's in a time loop. So the whole conceit of the story is, what can this talentless hack do if he can, like, carry all the memories of his past lives with him and, you know, make better decisions, choose a different life path. By the end of his second regression, his second loop, he's only reached, like, second-rate martial artist, and met his fate at the hands of one of these cultivators. And by the end of the third loop, he's reached the rank of master martial artist, finally, after a life and death battle. Turns out these life and death battles are very important for him to reach his next potential. He's just that talentless, and he has to essentially make it to the end of life, struggling with every little thing before he breaks through to the next level. And meanwhile, he's carrying all of the like all of the teachings of his martial artist friend. So, like, by the third loop, right, he himself has learned a good deal of martial arts, so he's able to teach his friend, like, the basics and help him get started in his martial arts career earlier. Which he does every single time this guy loops. He writes down the guy's like past lives manuals so that he can study from them even better. So each time he loops, the guy gets more refined intuitions. It's great. It's absolutely great. But anyways, there are 25 chapters of the webcomic available, and on this guy's recommendation, I read all of them in one sitting over like 2.5 hours.
Wow!
Wow, a whole bushel!
Excellent!
Oh, the rocket is growing. What's the bird supposed to do?
All right!
A rocket powered by springs. No, most likely the bird is going in the rocket. But yeah, the webcomic has 25 chapters. It's well worth checking out. Highly recommend it. A Regressor's Tale of Cultivation is what it's called. But the web novel, there are 800 chapters. and isn't that just the way of things? It's so much easier to write than it is to like storyboard and adapt something into a comic. It's just so much more work that goes into converting something to a graphical medium. I need to go there. What I need is to... Oh, actually I have both keys. So how about I go up there? How about let's skip this and just fast travel. Maybe I can't fast travel like that. I can only go to... Hey, Pocket Wolf. I just got done blabbering about a Korean web novel that I just read all of called A Regressor's Tale of Cultivation. long story short, whoop. Yeah, I gotta try and get this balloon. There we are. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Pages 6 and 7. Yeah, it's called A Regressor's Tale of Cultivation, and it's basically about some business guys who get isekai'd into the world of cultivation, which is I think it's a Chinese/Korean concept of like after you reach a certain level of spiritual enlightenment, you can ascend into divinity, and then you spend the next several centuries/millennia like honing your spiritual power and getting artifacts and like and just like becoming a more enlightened being. Basically, you get to enjoy life as a god. And there's tiers of godhood that these guys, they're always grinding, they're always trying to reach the next level, right? These gods do not rest, so they always want to accumulate more power. But the regressors part comes from the fact that this one guy, like his coworkers, all get scooped up by cultivators for having spiritual links and talents and stuff, or as like experiments, but he's left all by himself with his buddy who is kind of a third-rate martial artist himself. He gets to the end of his life with bitter regrets because he never amounted to anything. And when he dies at age 70 from a cold, he wakes up again, and it turns out he's in a time loop. He goes all the way back to the start. So the story is basically about what advantages can you get from zero talent, infinite determination, and a time loop. The 25 available webcomic chapters cover his first 4 time loops, and he basically just barely breaks through to like he goes from martial mastery to like the first level of spiritual enlightenment, something that his boss can achieve in like 3 months once he has the right training. I do have to say I'm a real sucker for that kind of story of like you make up the difference, like if you have no talent, you make up the difference in determination. It's just a kind of story that really resonates with me. That said, 25 chapters have been adapted into a webcomic. The web novel is up to 817 chapters. I don't know if I'm going to read any more of it. I think my curiosity has been sated. I've basically read through his first 4 time loops, and apparently he reaches divinity status after like 7. And according to the fan wiki, he goes up to about 2012 time loops, of which maybe like 200 are described, something like that. There's just so much literature to go through. 1 ring. Let's reach the goal. I don't know why my computer keeps like glitching like this. I might have to restart the game. Whoops. One nice thing is that, like, if I die and I haven't reached a checkpoint, it just goes back to the start, and it's like there are no lives in this game. So like there's no reason to like hit retry it just, you know, it just lets you go. Give me my ring. No. No. All right, let's. Alright, I've got 1 minute to reach the end. I don't need to be rushing it, I don't think. Wow! Ah! No! Here we go. Okay. I didn't get S rank, and I didn't get all the collectibles. Partially because I ran out of boost. Oh, I did get all the collectibles. Okay. So at least there's that. Gotcha. Alright, we'll do this one next. Because we're here. And we have to. Interesting. No. Alright, not bad. Hoping to get a call back soon for a job. Yeah, I hope you get it. It's all about pumping out those applications. I see. Can I possibly teleport up here? Okay, that's good. How do they want me to get over there? That's a pickle. But anyways, I've got that. I've got that key. Oh, seasonal, higher season. Yeah. Wow. Can I possibly go up there? Yes, I can. Yeah, I don't get it. Doesn't look like I can go in through the bottom. Ba, 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 ba. Whoops. Yeah, I'm still not really seeing anything that would help me. Alright, I'm giving up on that. There's so many more secrets to discover in this game. I'm not going to get too hung up on one. Death Egg Robot Panic. Whoops. Yeah, made it. And all of the collectibles. Not bad. And we've restored color to Sunset Heights. Gotcha. Cold Wolf. Aw. You need to bundle up with all your other wolves. Have you ever seen the Beastars anime? One of my favorite world building things from it is society is filled with animals of different species and different types, right? They all coexist, kind of like Zootopia, but better. It's very queer, by the way. But, like, everyone who goes to this one university, they are required by school conduct to spend at least 1 hour every day in the bio room. What is the bio room? It's a special building where there's individual rooms marked with doors corresponding to your species that is adapted to your kind of species. So, like, chameleons can go into the desert biome or the jungle biome, right? Like roadrunners will be in the desert. Like polar bears go in the tundra. So it's just this this tacit acknowledgement that, you are an animal. You have biological needs that must be met, or else you're going to go friggin' crazy. So as much as you would like to be a hardworking student, faculty recognizes you need some time in your specific biology room. And the main character, Legoshi, is a wolf. So when you see him in the bio room, he's just in a room just surrounded by other wolves. Alright.
This is the ultimate power.
Gotcha. Ooh, what is that pose? Yeah. Wanted to stay right around 60. Yeah. 60 is a pretty good temperature. It's still pretty chilly, but have I done this one already? It's like, yeah, I think this is one that I've done already. Again, it's so hard to tell. Just by looking at it. Like, this one I've done, and it has this, like, rainbow translucent pattern to it. But I didn't pay enough attention to say, like, what it looks like if I haven't done it. Anyway, let's go up to the boss room. Shadow the Black Knight. Peace. Peace, keys, keys. And I've forgotten who I'm fighting. I've already fought the Bio Lizard. Who's next? Infinite? Is it Chaos? No, it's Black Doom. No. Oh! It's the Metal Dragon. Neo Metal Sonic. Alright, I'll face you.
Accept your fake asshole. I am now the true Sonic, the true ultimate life form.
True ultimate life form.
Don't make me laugh.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water soon enough.
Whoops.
You can't hope to defeat me. Accept your fake asshole. I am now the true Sonic, the true ultimate life form.
True ultimate life form. Don't make me laugh. You'll be joining the rubble in the water soon enough.
Wacha!
I'll steal you. You want to use chaos control? Ha! That power already belongs to me.
Then how come you're so dogshit at applying it?
Scurrying around.
Stop scurrying around. I thought he said something more naughty. Alright, you've got moves.
Scurrying around.
Stop scurrying around! Nice of his eyes to glow red, exactly when I need to jump. You've got such beautiful eyes. Doom Surf.
Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me? What's to show for such big talk? All right.
Big.
The king of all creation. Nobody can defeat me. Not you, not Sonic, not anyone.
This is ultimate power.
Yeah!
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, he's got the tanker. Alright, that was alright. Kind of underwhelming for a boss fight, if I'm being honest. The Biolizard fight was quite good, though. Black Doom awakens more. I've unlocked more of my power.
Shadow? Are you in pain?
No. I feel a connection to the symbol in the sky. It's the same tingle as my new abilities.
It is the power of Black Doom.
Grandfather?
I made a Faustian deal with that monster to create
Damn,
Shadow.
Faust mentioned.
Now it seems that we all have to pay for my sins.
So my powers, that symbol, they're all connected.
Maria's illness couldn't be treated on Earth. I could better manage her condition on the Ark, even if her family didn't like the idea. I attempted to develop the ultimate life form as a means to find a cure for Maria. My own experiments reached their frustrating limits. So when that alien warlord reached out to me and offered the miracle of chaos control, I accepted it. Through his DNA, the ultimate life form was born. Black Doom wanted me to make the perfect warrior for him, so these new abilities are all part of his grand design. You two are linked by blood. As you grow in power, so does he. He will either take control of your mind and make you his ultimate weapon, or take over your body and be reborn in you.
Huh. You made me the ultimate life form, Professor. Black Doom is a fool. I'll take this power and use it as my own.
Fair enough. You you play the hand that you're dealt, right? You don't curse your fate just because you have this cursed ability. You take full advantage of it and bend it to your own power. Right. This is a challenge I still have to complete. It's like Dark Rings and Purple Aura. And I guess it looks more inviting from a distance compared to the other challenges.
Something calls to me.
No!
Doom Morph. Whoa. Change forms by pressing X to jump through a morph ball. Nintendo's gonna sue you, man.
Reach! Which higher locations with this?
Space Gadget. Okay, let's try this instead. Oh, that was just 2 rings off. Come on. Come on. I can do better than that. These are all unforced errors.
All too easy.
Okay, and now that's become translucent. You got something for me, Omega?
Where is Rouge?
Communications restored with Rouge. She is unharmed. Flagging status as relieved.
I will assist you, Shadow.
She does not attempt to control my rampages. I am not designed to trust. However, working with the two of you is agreeable. I find you agreeable too, Omega.
I am unstoppable.
I am unstoppable. Eggman should have sent me to the front lines. He will pay for the insult. I love it. Yeah, I'm certain that I've gotten that one already. I've got 11. We'll wait a little bit to deposit. That one's translucent. That one's translucent. Let's go to the objective. Again, just a hair too slow. Just a hair too slow. And there's another balloon over there. I'll get that when I'm in the neighborhood. Come on. There we go. Cleared. Alright, let's save. Let's restart the program. Come on. I should probably not be showing you this while it's happening. Come on. Just want to quit the game. Yeah, there we go. Just bear with me one moment. All right, back into it. I'm in Sunset Heights again. Let's talk to Gerald Robotnik.
Hmm?
You aren't the same Shadow as the one I know, are you? There are space-time anomalies at play. I pioneered the research on chaos control, after all. You can use it to stop time locally. 2 users acting at the same time could open a portal in time. A dual chaos control.
Oh,
I have 2 sons. Archaeology? That sounded very arrogant, didn't it? I don't remember the other one. Archaeology. I know you're part alien, but don't worry. I'm not a racist. I like the way I think the way your spines go swoosh is really cool. Shadow, are you blushing? Aw. Aw. Abraham Tower. I was very lonely before you joined us. Okay. Whoops. Okay, got it. There we go. Alright, that was a pointless detour. Why can't I transform? Okay, let's see. I want to find a way into that cage. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. Jumping from the top. Collect some goodies while we're at it. Oh. This is an interesting area. They're unfinished act stages.
Out of my way.
I keep forgetting that I have a long-range spear. Oh my god, it's Sonic Frontier style. This is exactly Sonic Frontier style. Okay, now what do I want to do? Artwork 51. Wow, I need more book stuff. Oh my god, it's so extra. Yeah, motorcycle. Wait, where am I going? I'm trying to get there, right? I've done that one already. Oh, Super Shadow reference guide. That did not feel like it saved me any time at all.
This is the ultimate power.
Ah! Computer is still freezing. Give it a second. Oh, there's a gear down there that I've got to get.
All right. Freeze.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm teleporting. Just bring me up here. And I don't have enough heart tokens to open that anymore. I've done that one, I believe. Where's the one over here? Here it is. Whoa. Up we go. Up we go. Whoops. Not like that. Need to go. No!
Do this. Reach.
Oh, I got screwed by the camera. Yeah, and the camera. I need to like do a claw grip, I think. Just have like my thumb constantly on the camera. The right stick.
Reach.
Ow. Get out of here.
Reach.
What am I supposed to do there?
Reach.
Ah! I have to like let it go. Ah! I don't have an art thing, so I can't get it. Alright, let's do some more acts. Where are we? Are we on Caranel's Island? What? Let's go. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Do.
This is the ultimate power. Out of my way.
Nice. Okay. Ooh. That was tricky, but we got the A rank. Not too shabby. Alright, it's Chaos Island. Next up, Act 2. Ow. What is this, Donkey Kong? There we go. Slurp, 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 slurp. 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 Slurp.
Chaos control.
Good. Let's go. Slurp, slurp. And up the tower. And ring. Was that an S rank? Yes, it was. Perfect. That's the way we like to do things. Ooh. A city escape? Have we linked up with Sonic?
I found you, Shadow!
The blue hedgehog.
Of all places.
All places.
You have something I need.
You can wait until my business is finished.
Yeah, sorry, but that Chaos Emerald and I have a date with a monster.
Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes! Da-da-da-dum.
Nice hustle, but I won this one. So I'm taking the emerald. See ya!
Damn. He realized he was about to use a Doom Spear instead of a Chaos Spear. And that cost him the match.
I finally find you. And what do I see? Sonic defeating you. What happened?
I will beat him on equal terms, or not at all.
A fine time for you to be honorable. Now he has the Chaos Emerald.
No, he has a fake emerald.
Heh.
I'll have you swap it for the real thing after I'm finished with my mission.
Wow, look at you. As a professional jewel thief, I approve.
Always have a contingency. The sooner we're out of here, the better. He'll know it's the fake soon. He's being helped by his younger self from the past. They act the same, but his past self is a lot quieter. You'd like him. Okay, so now I can get that artwork. So let's just get this out of the way while I'm thinking about it. Okay, I think I've mastered it. But I don't have the... I still need one there. Blech. There you go. may have to upgrade my motherboard if I want to keep playing games like this. I don't know if that's what's causing these glitches, but this is a quite modern game, and my graphics card is on quite an old motherboard with an old CPU. I wonder. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So to get up there, I need to do a vertical leap. And I need 2 more art keys. Wow. All right. Up. And over. Okay.
All right.
Alright, well, it's getting to the end of the block, so instead of doing those last 2 challenges and facing what I think is going to be the final boss, I'm just going to talk to the rest of these NPCs and call it a day. You were designed to be the ultimate life form, a living weapon. Sonic was not. All of his talents are latent, natural. He is your equal in speed and strength.
Unable to process. I am unstoppable.
Power cores, a unique energy core.
I am unstoppable.
A crystal matrix that recharges through movement and absorption of environmental energy. I can fight forever. Filing this data under joy.
Unable to process. Deeply appreciated.
I'll be taking that. Ooh, what's this? I will not find out, for it was not meant to be.
Shadow?
I can tell you're desperate to tell me something. Don't tell me anything. We must not pollute the time stream.
Really?
You're acquainted with a time traveler. I cannot account for his actions. All I can do is advise you as I always have. Concentrate on solving the crisis at hand. If you changed our past, it would rewrite your future. All your triumphs, all you've learned, all the good you have done would cease to be. What will be, although it is something I struggle with myself sometimes, if I'm being honest. Have you made many friends? Right now I'm okay.
Shadow.
Even the strange void is interesting in its own way. Froggy. Yeah, I've been there. Froggy ran off this one time and led me on a crazy adventure. I think I saw you passing by a few times. I'm not sure if you can enable Big appearing in the GameCube version, but definitely the Dreamcast version. I know Sonic. What a swell guy. True story.
Whoa.
Whoa. True story.
Hey.
I think that's everybody.
Let's do this. This is the ultimate power.
I wonder. Maybe not exactly like that, but I feel like I'm on a right track.
Reach! Reach! Reach!
Whoops.
Reach! Reach!
Surely. Surely that's how I'm meant to get up there. There we go. Wow. Book.
Something calls to me.
Right. So I've basically crawled all over this place. If there are any other nooks and crannies that I've missed, they're going to be few and far between. Just take a look around. Oh. Another page. Another screw. More dialogue. Ah. Yes, more rocket parts.
Yes!
The escape rocket is nearly complete. Yeah. To a remote tropical island.
Excellent!
I fear Flicky Island is lovely this time of year. Aha! I'll be taking that. Holy cow, these things are just all over the place. Gotcha. Wow. Eliminating anyone who's not your friend, etc.
Out of my way!
Even more pages. More nuts and bolts. There's another one. I swear these things just keep spawning. Gotcha. Wait a second. What? Oh, that's just an element from the stage. I was like, why is the Space Colony Arc just like looking down there? Because that is the Space Colony Arc.
Reach! Reach!
Whoops. Alright, there's the next one.
Out of my way!
They really do just keep spawning. I'm gonna keep busting them until I run out of collectible pages. Sorry, guys. I hope it's fun watching me traipse around this empty void of a map, but I just can't help myself. Surely I'm gonna run out soon. Yeah. I feel like I'm very close to the end of the game. I just got defeated by Sonic in a foot race. I'm supposed to be getting the last 2 challenge keys to open the boss door. But I'm about to quit for the day, and on Thursday I'll be doing a variety stream. But right now I'm just kind of going around the map looking for any collectibles I've missed, and looking for these like pages of Gerald Robotnik's diary that are spawning as like big floating balloons. They've been spawning one after another, but I can't find any anymore. So it might be that I've popped them all. So just scan the sky for any like flying balloons. Not seeing any. All hail Shadow. Okay, yeah, I think that's all of them. So let's go to the collection room and see what we've got today. At least the cursive is legible. The desire for weapons reach are becoming increasingly overt. Decreasingly polite. The all-powerful, the hell power to bind soul, the entire It's a lot to read. Oh, the Gizoid. I forgot that Gerald Robotnik developed Emerald. Maria. she drew him rocket shoes. Oh, those things. Shadow. He's like, he sort of knows the answer. And yeah, I really wish the game would stop freezing like that. Gizoid is too much of a liability. Okay, I'm missing 2 pages. Surely they'll be unlocked when I finish the last part of the game. Color palette. Pantone color. Shadow Room concept art 2. Welcome to the Dark Carnival. Eggman style. Ooh. Was that the oh, what's it called? Iblis Trigger. Or Iblis. Well, thank you for the subscription. Unfortunately, I don't have any emojis or anything set up, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Mr. Unsmiley is such a good song. I used to play Skyrail over and over to get the A rank, but also just it was so fun of a stage. And also this guitar part right here. Oh, it's so sick. But I want the song that comes right before this, where Sonic and Shadow have their like last conversation. It's like I didn't realize that like you were able to use Chaos Control with a fake emerald, no less. What can I say? What are you anyway? What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. But despite his curiosity, Shadow has to defeat him. He has his own mission. He's not able to waste time. Now this song, I'm trying to remember who, but I was on Newgrounds for a great deal of my teenage years, like from age 11 to 19 at the very least. I was just on Newgrounds all the time, and someone did a Mario vs. Sonic animation, and then as a sequel did like I think it was Sonic versus Luigi, but it was all hand drawn as a kind of motion comic, and it was set to this music. And I had not played Sonic Adventure 1 or 2 by then, so all I know is like this is one of the coolest songs I'd ever heard. And then when I finally got to play Sonic Adventure 2 and I heard this like while fighting the Biolizard, oh, the fucking shivers, man. The shivers. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed is a really good game. I was like the opening sequence was really cool. It got me thinking, and I've got a whole pile of Sonic takes. So everyone really lost faith in Sega after Shadow 2005 and Sonic 2006. Like, Sonic 06 was just an absolute pile, right? It was uncooked. It was raw. It was absolutely raw. But Sonic Unleashed, when it came out and we saw, like, I think it was Sum 41 or Crush something did the endless possibilities, right? And that, and the opening sequence of like Super Sonic absolutely wrecking Eggman's Armada. Oh, so good. But anyways, yeah. Great daytime stages. The Werehog stages, we're not going to talk about those, but absolute return to form for Sonic. I think the real key is that you need the stages to be long, and you need to let Sonic just go. He needs to go really fast, so the stages need to be gigantic for it to feel satisfying. And that's one thing that Sonic Forces didn't do quite so well, is the stages there were too tiny. It only took like 50 seconds to 90 seconds to beat a typical stage in Forces. And they kept reusing the stages, and it was kind of forgettable. So, a little bit disappointed with that. But the stages in this game, Shadow Generations, have been very satisfying. I have absolutely no complaints about this game so far. And speaking of Shadow the Hedgehog, like, people complained about the branching storylines and the kind of jank gameplay, but I really liked it. It got on my nerves at first. Like, the first 1 or 2 runs were a bit annoying, but after I got acclimated to the controls and I learned how to control Shadow better, and knowing that I had to beat it 10 times, like, spoilers, it's got branching storylines, and the only way to see the final ending is to see all 10 possible endings. But what this means is that you get to see all of Shadow's, you get to see all of Shadow's, like, storylines and all of his different features. Like, is he, like, a really light side hero? Or is he just sort of a hero? Or is he sort of evil? Is he truly evil? Or is he going to, like, pretend to be evil, but then betray Black Doom at the end and seize his empire for himself? Like, you get to explore all of these facets of him, and really all through his backstory, right? And the way it all ties it together in the end, like, he basically decides, I'm none of these guys. I am not going to let myself be defined by my past. I'm going to put all of this behind me and march forward into the future, and I'm going to be my own hedgehog. And that allowed him to kind of close the story off and start having new adventures. So... Oh, and the other thing about Shadow the Hedgehog, by forcing you to play through the game 10 times, you kind of learn all of the stages by heart. And that's one of the strongest parts of a Sonic game, is after you've played through a stage 2 or 3 times and you know what to expect, then you can really blaze through it at speed, and that's when you have the most fun in a Sonic game. So, I don't know if it was intentional or by accident, but that ended up being one of my favorite bits, was the fact that I was being forced to play through it multiple times meant that by run 7 or 8, I was having a lot of fun, because I could just go faster and faster and faster. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to work on my music library because I have, I've always been stressing for, like, copyright-free music to play in the intro and outro of the streams. But I think Sega is a little bit less litigious when it comes to that. I haven't had a copyright strike from them yet, so downloading a bunch of the Sonic OST might be a shout. Shadow lost all memory of the encounters with Mephiles. Wait a second. All right, so it is canon, but we're not like, but we're not going to care about Mephiles. Shadow easily defeated Infinite, leaving him feeling weak and humiliated. That was one of the least satisfying things about Forces, is we had a Shadow episode that was literally 3 stages long, and in one of them, we have a cutscene of him, like, easily punking Infinite. And Infinite is, like, really, really butt-mad about this. But, nothing comes of it. We don't learn anything else about him. I think there's a, there is a comic about this, but again, it just kind of, ends at the moment that Infinite is recruited by Eggman. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more like independent research to figure out Infinite's deal, because even after reading that comic and playing through the entire game, I still don't know like what his personality is. Is he just? I don't know. It's just the way they handled it was a bit lame. All right, we've got 6 cutscenes left to go in this game. All right. So let's save. And let's quit. So, I run 3 times a week. Monday I play Factorio Space Age. We've gotten to Fulgora. And the Lightning Planet is fully set up for my... like, if you're not familiar with it, it's a simulation game where you pull resources out of the ground and refine it into ever more complicated products. So I've struggled to beat the game because my designs really get away from me super easily. So I'm restricting myself to playing it just like 2.5 hours every week. And it's worked out. I'm pretty happy with the way that I'm approaching this. Very confident that I'll beat the game maybe in 5 or 6 months at this rate. But we'll be back next week, Tuesday, same time, same place with Shadow Generations. This Thursday at 6 British time, I'll be playing... I'll probably do a Sudoku, and then probably Echo Defender of the Future, which was originally a Dreamcast game, but I'm playing the PS2 version, in which you were a dolphin, and it's 3-dimensional, very good swim physics, and it's very much a chill vibe. I'm not in a very chill place in the game right now. I'm surrounded by machinery, but most of the game is quite chill. Very good music and stuff. But yeah, that will do it for today. Let's see who we have to raid out to. I will send you over to Chase Raccoon. They are playing Klonoa Door to Phantomile. As always, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.